Hi everybody, Patti the Tinkerer's wife here. Welcome to my channel. Everybody that's new, I'm really glad you're here checking out the channel. If you would please consider subscribing, click that bell so you don't miss any future content, and like the video before you leave, or you can put a thumbs down too. It all does the same thing in YouTube land. But I hope you'll like it, and yeah. Anyway, so what's today's topic? The number one topic today is 40 things about me, and I've got the list. Mark, the Arkansas Woodcutter, did a live the other night, and he did this challenge and asked 6 of us if we would want to get involved. And I said, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. You know, what do I got? What better things do I have to do? I'm sitting here alone. So I decided to go ahead and do it. So without further ado, let's get on with this. The first one is, do you like blue cheese? I don't like it. I love blue cheese. I honestly do. And when Ben was alive, we would fight over the chunks of blue cheese in the dressing that we'd get on salads. We loved it. I still do. There's a creamery here in Oregon called Rogue Valley Creamery, and they make a smoky blue cheese that is amazing. And Burgerville, one of our regional fast food chains that brings in all local excellent product that they make their food with, uses the Rogue Valley blue cheese dressing. Oh my gosh, they made this dressing and I could drink the stuff. So I love it. Now the next thing, Coke or Pepsi? You know, I'm going to say kombucha. I would rather have that than either of these. Yeah, I'm really not a fan of either one of them. I guess if I had to choose, I'd probably say Coke, but I like kombucha better. Or what's LaCroix? But they don't serve that at places, fast food places. I usually buy that instead of any pop. And it's the fizziness I like, and I can also add flavors to it. All right, number 3 is, am I in a relationship? Well, my goodness. No, not with a human. I am in a very tight relationship with Jesus Christ, though. It is a relationship that brings me a great amount of joy and peace, and I am so thankful to know the Lord. Number 4, whiskey, tequila, or vodka? Vodka? Vodka, whiskey, no. If it was any of the 3, it would be tequila, only very rarely. I really don't drink, and actually, if I had my druthers and I had to drink something, like if I was forced to, it would be scotch. Yeah, I know I'm a weirdo. I like blue cheese and I like scotch. I got my father's taste buds. I am my father's daughter, for sure. But I rarely, if ever, drink. Okay. Hot dog or cheeseburger is number 5. Oh, come on. This is like apples and oranges, guys. Really? Cheeseburger with blue cheese on it? Blue cheese and bacon. A blue cheeseburger, please. Yep. Favorite food? I should probably say cheese, but yeah, I should probably say cheese. Yeah, cheese is really a favorite food. I do love cheese. I almost wish this was categorized because I love fresh fruit. I just love food. I love good food. So it's favorite food is good food, good fresh food. What do you drink in the AM, in the morning? Besides a quick drink of water, it's always coffee with some unsweetened almond milk in it. That is always the first thing I down in the morning. It gets me going. It seems like the older I get, the more I need that kind of a thing. It also helps with medications. Some people don't think that coffee is good for you if you have chronic inflammation, but it does not bother me. and it actually aids in my arteries and stuff opening up. So I drink coffee, and I love coffee, a good coffee. I cannot drink Folgers. Don't give me bad coffee. Oh my gosh, cannot do canned coffees. Most of the mass-produced ones I don't like. Well, I know I'm doing a lot of this. I don't like this, I don't like that, but I do appreciate a really good coffee, gourmet coffee. I do grind my own beans here. My next journey is to actually roast my own beans. That's what I'd love to do. So, giving you a little bit more about me, you're learning a lot, right? This one made me laugh. Can you do 100 push-ups? Are you kidding me? 100 push-ups? No. I could probably do a few. The girl type that goes from the knees, in part because of my back. I have to be careful. The other thing is number 9. Here we go. Favorite season. We are in my favorite season. Fall. I love fall. Second would be spring, but fall is by far my favorite. The fragrance of the falling leaves, the colors, the trees sharing their color with the ground, the smell of wood smoke in the air, which I haven't smelled any yet here, but I'm sure it will be coming up because our snow level is supposed to drop to 1,500 feet here. Yeah, so it's gonna get cold. I'm at about 500 feet, so we're safe from any snow, but it's yeah, we'll see. And I'm also kind of in a banana belt here in this area because I'm so close to the Columbia River and the Columbia River Gorge. It helps to mitigate a lot of the other problems that happen in other parts of the Willamette Valley where it gets colder. Now, I should have had something else along here with a favorite season. Oh, the hot drinks with favorite seasons. I love golden milk, which can be made with, you can use it with just water, but you know, the turmeric and cinnamon and chili and ginger, and it's so warm and I love it. And also, you can make it with milk or almond milk, or any of the other alternative milk products. And you can drink it cold too, but I love it. I love it hot. Homemade hot cocoa, not the pre-made stuff, with a little bit of chili powder in it. And then, hot toddies once in a while. You know, sometimes you're just so cold, there's nothing that you can do but a hot shower and a hot toddy, and you're good to go. So, all right, let me see. I do love fall. I do love fall. It is so amazing. I love the changes in fall. It's just, oh, okay. Got me all going on a love affair here. My favorite hobby. You know, I want to say, oh my goodness, there's so many things I love to do. I like messing with recipes. That's, I suppose, a hobby. Propagating plants, you know, if I could do that, I mean, that's like knitting for me. A lot of people can knit while they're watching television. I could stand at a bench or sit at a bench and propagate plants all day. Take plant cuttings, plant divisions. I love that kind of stuff. That's just a favorite thing I like to do creatively. I like making things out of junk. That's a really big one for me. As a matter of fact, those of you who've been here before know that in front of me is a garden box that is loaded with metal bits and of metal stuff that is garden junk, and a couple things have been made into garden art, and that was really one of the things I wanted to do. I just love that, the process of seeing something, and so it's kind of a hobby with me. So I'm going to say that's my hobby. Finding things that are junk and finding something beautiful, figuring out something beautiful to make out of them. Tattoos? No, I don't have tattoos. Maybe some unseen ones, like the one when Ben passed away. I talked about what it was like. And what it was that love leaves a tattoo on your heart that cannot be erased. And when it's touched, it always hurts just a little bit. Do you wear glasses? Duh. Yep. 4 eyes, sometimes 6 eyes if I'm wearing sunglasses over the top of these, because I'm so blind I have to wear glasses all the time. Well, I'm not super blind, but you know, and I've worn them since I was 10. Oh my goodness. Phobias. Going underground. You will not, you'd have to give me drugs, knock me out to get me to go underground. I cannot do caves. That is one thing I just cannot do. Yeah, I really can't. And there's a reason why, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah, it was from a traumatic experience I had when I was a child. Nicknames. Patti the Plant Lady. That one comes to mind. Yeah, I've had other ones. Party Patti was one back in the days when I was wild and crazy before I became a Christian. Because I did my share back in the day. I live such a quiet life now. It's probably good. Favorite candy? Bittersweet chocolate. And I mean chocolate that's at least 78 to 82% cacao. That's my favorite candy. And I have a little piece of it with my coffee every day. Just a little piece of it. Yep, I love it. And it's just enough. All right. Do you believe in ghosts? No. If you want to know why I don't believe in ghosts and what I do believe those spirits that we see are, ask me in the comments and I'll explain. Biggest downfall. Oh my goodness. Which one? Oh boy, biggest downfall. My biggest downfall? Wow. This is actually a habit that I have that I want to overcome, but it is a downfall that I have. And it is, and it kind of lines up with the fact that I don't have much strength, and I'm in chronic pain a lot, but I still have a very active mind. And it is really hard for me to discipline myself to, I will gather together supplies. I will buy things to make things. Like I did this with art. I've done it with gardening. I've learned not to do it so much with gardening, and the art supply stream is not coming in anymore. I did order one thing, confession. I just ordered 4 colors of a wax product that I am going to use when I get back up and running in my art. So not exactly completely stopped, but that's one of my downfalls. I would plan to do something, get excited about trying something, because I'm a technique junkie. This is it, technique junkie. I love learning new techniques, and with art especially. And so I would buy the products, might use them once, and they'd sit there, and I'd wonder why I spent the money, and I've given away so much stuff. So yeah, that would be it. Not being really wise in planning and what I was going to actually do and trying to discern those things. That's a big downfall for me. Rain or snow? Oh wow. I think I'm gonna have to, well, holy cow. It's like apples and oranges again. Rain is wonderful because we have all the beauty around us, and you can get out and do things easier in the rain, so there's that reason. But snow is beautiful and has its purpose. The cleansing, the quieting of the world around us. I like them both. I guess I can answer it that way. Piercings, 2 in each ear. I don't have pierced earrings on right now. But anyway, I've got 2 in each ear. Let me see. Age. Well, I am not proud, and I've never been someone who didn't say what my age is. But I am 64 years old, or young, however you want to say it. Still as feisty as ever, and as creative as ever. Loving fun as much as I ever did. Yeah, I feel like I have a a young heart that's in a body that probably is about 80. That's what it feels like sometimes. But no, I am 64 and I don't mind it at all. I never minded growing older either. You know, this is the thing. My dream was always to, I saw this with a couple one time. I was on a bus in a town near here, heading to a doctor's appointment, and I saw this couple shuttling down the street together in little matching sweaters and red kids. Both of them had red tennis shoes on. It was the most adorable thing, and you could tell they were in love, and I went, that's what I want. And they had to be close to 90. So I've never minded the idea of growing old. I am not someone who thinks I'm going to be young forever or strives to try and be younger than I am. Long answer there. French fries or onion rings? I would say French fries using fresh potatoes and no salt. I really don't, I want to taste the potato. I really like them that way. I like potatoes. And I can put some salt or usually dip them, probably in mustard. Kids. I have one son. And there's a video earlier. It was not too long after Ben passed away, not too long after the, I think, Meet the Tinkerer video. But my son Sam, and he has 3 daughters. Twins and then Hannah, who's the youngest, and then it's raining out here, so I'm gonna have to move. But yeah, then his fiance Trish, she has 2 of her own, so I guess that's 5 grandkids. So 1 son, and he's a humdinger. He's a humdinger. I love him to pieces. Can you sing? Yes. not as well as I used to, because of when you get older, some vocal cords tend to thin out, and mine unfortunately weren't ones that I think kind of thinned out, and I probably damaged them at one point. But anyway, yes, I can sing till the cows come home. Yes, I love to sing. I think it's fun. And I like silly songs. There's one, and because I'm not monetized, I can do this. Let's see. I told the daffodils, I told the whippoorwills just how pretty you smile. Oh, yes, I told them all about you. Do you know that one? Yeah. Can you whistle? Yep. Where were you born? I'm giving you generalities in this. I was born in the West. I was born in the West. I was born in the Rocky Mountains. I'll put it that way. That's as close as we're getting. Let me see, what else? Here, we've got siblings. I have 2 brothers, Mark, who's 9 years older, and my brother and one of my closest friends, my brother Randy, who's 1.5 years younger than I am. Hello, brothers, if you're watching. I love you and I miss you both. Can you cook? Kinda. I play with recipes. I play at cooking. Yeah, I'm a better baker than I am a cook. Can you swim? I used to swim like a fish. I don't swim now because of my disabling pain. Anyway, but I loved to swim. I was an absolute fish. They had a hard time keeping me out of a local water hole when we first moved to Oregon. There was a place called Wally's Dam, and I would be down there from the time I could find my way down there in the morning until it was almost too dark to find my way home, because we'd have to go down through the woods to get there from our house. And it was a lot of fun, and I tell you, I really had a blast there. That was so much fun. Almost drowned there too. That's a whole nother story. Are you religious? I want to say no, because I mean, I suppose we are all religious about something. So I think it depends upon your what you're religious about. Um, you can be religious about the kind of car you drive, how you manage your family, what kind of food you eat. You can be vegan, you can be keto, you can be very religious about a lot of things. Um, I am a person of faith, and I have a relationship with Jesus Christ, and I've said that before. So I don't hold this as religion, because religion is a practice and anybody can be religious. You can be religious and not have faith. Shower or bath? Definitely shower. Big city or out in nature? Nature, 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 nature. Plant girl here. And here I've been 30 years in the city. Actually longer than that. Are you a good friend? I try to be. I have my failings as a friend, and I let people know. Like, I am the worst about remembering birthdays and giving gifts on birthdays. And I always tell people, if you get a gift, feel very special, because I know it would be something that, and this is how I give gifts, if it's something I know the person will really like. I don't just give gifts just out of obligation. That's just who I am. And I let people know that I appreciate them. So, and I try to be there for friends as much as possible. So yeah, I would say so. As good a friend as I possibly can be. Broken bones. I have one here that I didn't know that I had. It's got a bump on it now. You can see that. And I also cracked the top of my ulna. I fell at the Gresham Farmers Market in front of 100 people and couldn't get back up. And yep, I broke my hand, basically my wrist, and I couldn't get back up because I needed to use my hands to get back up off the ground. And I laid there on the ground, and people were wondering what was going on with me. So that's the story there. Let me see. How many TVs do you own? Well, let's see. I don't own any of them yet because they're still in probate. But there's one in the living room that I use when I do watch TV. There's one in the bedroom, and there's one actually in Ben's shop right behind me that he used to watch. And so that would be 3. Worst pain ever. Emotional pain. The kind of pain you can't put a Band-Aid on. Yeah. Do you like to dance? I love to dance. I'm limited in the type of dance I could do. I used to do Israeli folk dancing, and was wanting to learn contour dancing and all those kind of things. Yeah, so, and my husband didn't dance. He didn't dance. And so, yeah, I didn't dance for, it's been so long. I really love to dance. I'm a very strong dancer. Gene Kelly style dancing, that's what I love. Something really athletic. Okay, do you like camping? Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, I like camping. And I grew up camping in tents. We had sleeping bags on the ground. Now I'd need a cot, but I do love camping very much. I love building the fire in the morning, being out in the fresh air, you know, all of that. Are you weird? What do you think? I'll say this. My son, when he was 16, tell another story. My son, when he was 16, it was his birthday. And went to his birthday party, and he had his little girlfriend there. And I said, "Hey, Sam, hi, happy birthday." You know, I was saying happy birthday to him and giving him a hug and stuff. And he looks at me, and he looks at her, and he says, "Oh, this is my mom. She's weird." And I looked at her, and I said, "Yeah, but I get a lot more attention that way." So I just like being silly and, you know, that kind of stuff. Lighthearted. Yes, I'm weird. I'm a nerd. I'm a weird nerd. I like funny, weird things like tube and throat singing. Do you know very many people that like that stuff? I like funny songs. I love language, weird words, weird sayings. So yeah, I'm weird. Now, this was actually only 39 questions because the 40th question was just we're supposed to tag people. So I am going to be tagging Connie at JNC Oregon Homestead, Dana at Bitty Booze, Going Green Mom, Patti at Southern Blessed Homestead. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Homesteading in Idaho and Fermented Homestead. Those are the 6 I'm going to be tagging. So, and if you would like to be a part of this, you can go ahead and start your own version of it. I know it's been around for a while, so if you look up and use the hashtag 40 things about me. A lot of people haven't been hashtagging them, but you can still find it if you look up 40 things about me. So I'm going to leave it at that. There's really not much going on in the garden. There is a rain shower coming, so I'm going to say bye. This has been fun. We'll have to do this again sometime. Again, don't forget to click that like, that little thumbs up, and subscribe and click that bell, and I will see you next time. This is Patti the Tinker's wife saying goodbye. God bless. See you later.